Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good morning. Hi, I'm back. Okay, if you still remember the last video, I stopped at here, which is slide 9. So today I will continue on the part of the part 2, like under section, under topic 3 is part 2. Okay, so today is this continuous part. Okay, alright. So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. You can see from here, the continuous part is for disseminate the customer information, how we want to share the information with our employees. Okay, whose information? Of course, is the customer information. But as you know, the concern of the customer have the rights under PDPA, which is Personal Data Protection Act 2010, which is to underline on the rights of the customer. Certain have to be in privacy, have to be protected. All right. So the data in here, meaning to say the information, basically they will share with the information with the employees in order to make sure how they want to design and how they want to create, because from the customer response and the data information from the customer, it able to provide the data to product designer and service managers. So this is a very important, especially when the part of the marketing have do their marketing and market survey. All right. So as you can see, they use the customer information. This is how the flow charts and the process. Okay, the first one, when the customer needs and expectation, they have the expected quality. So start with the first flow in here, and then they will go for the first step, which is identification of the customer needs. Okay, so in here, basically been by, of course, the marketing department, they will identify the customer needs, and then they will go to the second step, which is translation into the product or service specification. So this is done by mostly by the quality designer. Okay, so they will know how the feedback, because if you can see from here, this process will goes to one step by step, one parts to the another parts, until the end they will have the feedback. So meaning to say, when they have the feedback here, there is a loop whether there is being approved or they're being rejected. If rejected, they have to go back, and then they have to identify the customer needs once. Okay, and then they go with the quality designer here. Okay, and then they will go to the output, the actual quality, after done with the certain some of improvisation, how some response, or after they do some like prototypes, and then they go for testing. Okay, and then they will have the actual quality, which is the product to be approved to launch, and then they will receive the customer perceptions after they launching and selling the product or offering the services. So mostly, I told you before, the output is not the finalized one. It keep going to have like changes. It will have keep on improvisation process, whereby to make sure that the product can meet the customer perceptions or the customer needs. Okay. All right. So we're moving on to the next one, how we manage the customer relationship, or they call as CRM, customer relationship management. Okay. Number one, we have to develop the close relationship. Okay, close relationship meaning to say, we have to create. Yeah, if you listen to my friend, I'm so sorry. Okay, I will close it. Okay, so when we have developed close relationship, meaning to say, we used to encouraging a win-win situation between the customer and also the company as well. So how they want to develop this close relationship by having like, as I mentioned to you just now, if let's say the customer complains, the customer service department, they will entertain, and they will try to solve the problems what the customer rise. Okay, and they try to make sure that the customer feel they be appreciate, and let's say they have complaints, the complaints is being entertained well and managed well, and then until they're satisfied. Okay, so to develop this close relationship, um, Okay, maybe it begin with this some complaints, or maybe you can put in other way around by having the close relationship by recognize about their personality, for example, like their birthday. Okay, maybe they have some promotion price for the birthday months, okay, customer. Or maybe we can make some like what we call early birds customer, so that is how we want to close relationship. And maybe, and also we can develop close relationship by having after sales warranty. That is the, I think that that one is a very good also approach. By having after this buying your product, you keep contacting them by asking about their feedback about the products. Or maybe you can actually equip them with the free service or maintenance, okay, for free, okay. And then this is done by mostly the water filter services, right? Like Huawei and Coco, for example. So because they can close the relationship with the customer as well, even though after they buy the products, right? Okay, and then the second one, provide convenient access to information and to the employees, meaning to say you giving some like 100% information, okay, to the employees to make sure that the employees know how to tackle the customer hearts and mind. So basically, this is also very important because why we want to redesign, right? We want to create or customize the product for the customer wants and needs, of course. Okay, so we want to meet their requirement, of course. So this is the way on to make sure that they feel pleasant with our product. So that's why we need them to know, especially the employee self know about the customer well. Okay, and then the third one, train the customer contact employees. So of course, train the customer contact employees mean to say, if let's say they have problem, I told you before, right? Let's say they have the problem, so the most important part is any complaint should be raised to the customer relationship department, okay, or customer service, okay, because from that we know that we know that this is we know sorry yeah we know that the customer feel every time they have some problems or complaints, they go directly to the customer service. This is how we train the customer. So let's say the customer also can maybe asking FAQ, FAQ, frequently asked question in the website. This is also mostly trained. I believe that nowadays the customer are very particular. They know where is the channel, especially when the website of the products or the company are very user friendly. So within 24 hours, your question will be entertained, and of course, the problem is solved. So that when you saying that the problem is solved, and your problem will be forward to the particular department, then they know you are taking action. But until so far, and then deal with the complaints. I keep mentioning about the complaints now because this is how we have the relationship with the customer without any problem. I believe that it's just only too smooth. But how we want to have this rainbow after the thunder and storm, let's say like the conflict, right? So when we have the complaints, the customer feel dissatisfaction, how we want to calm them, how we want to make sure that the customer feel that they've been entertained after they spend and invest towards our product and services. They feel that the complaints that been accepted and been entertained by those the suppliers and also the company. So we have to maintain how do we you give them some way steps. Okay, the complaints can be done by fill up this form, blah 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 blah. Not too long. Then you maybe take their complaints and then you put into like uh, complaints record. So these complaints can be bring up to the party in charge. Okay, and then don't ignore the internal customer. Okay, in these states, like I believe that they keep mentioning don't ignore internal customer, meaning to say internal customer is one of the indicators supported and how to say that really give some slightly impact to your company. quality as well, because they are the one who are internal customer and they know how the product or service is being done, and then they want to try it because of their trust. So that's why don't ignore them, keep also get some their feedback. So okay, maybe they are more, I can say, flexible, they are more transparent and honest when they are giving their response. I believe on that. Okay, we can take, okay, some idea by having their response to it. I remember I watching one this Korean movie, uh, The Verge of Insanity. I think maybe some of you may be watching the same too. This movie giving some me like a point of view, because this company is doing some like what we call we want to dry up, because we have like dryer is for the clothes, but this one is for plate dryer, machine, mesin pengering pinggan. So what happened in this movie is the engineer parts, they miss falls, okay, they miss falls, and they do some fraudulent by having like certain temperature towards the machine. Supposedly the machine should be up to 37 degrees. Okay, the what we call the safety measurement for the degree Celsius temperature. However, they change it into 32. So 32 is the most what we call maximum. Suppose it's 37. But what happened, because the product is already been disseminated to the customer, and many complaints received from the website saying that this product is no more, is not so longer, okay, up to 2 years, less than 1 years, then they have some like defect product, okay, they cannot function like well normal function. So the internal, okay, as staff, okay, already have point of this view, saying that this machine have defect, but they don't bother it up to the until the external customer, meaning us, okay, like us is using it, and then they realize many complaints in the website. So what happened if, let's say, in the case of like Proton or the RB Highcom or even Produa, if you still remember, they complaining about MyV and also what we call Alza, okay, two models. They realize the light on the back dashboard is only appear during a day, supposedly at night. So that's why make the driver of the car somehow not open up their light on the night. Because why? Because they realize the light at dashboard is already turned off. So supposedly at night the dashboard light actually on supposedly, right? But they on the day. So they ask certain of this model to be returned. So mostly factory line they will ask this certain selected model who are defect to return back, and then the factory will give it back. This is what the company don't want, because actually that is involve cost. Cost giving like a new one, and then you have to settle with the defect one. But when involving safety, this is very important. Benda yang melibatkan keselamatan sangat penting. Jadi apa pun yang berlaku, even it tarnish the image of the company, you have to call upon to return back the product to the factory line back. Sebab produk tak selamat, boleh mengancam nyawa. Okay, alright. So we moving on to the next one, which is moments of truth. Tiba-tiba kan ayat dia moments of truth. Okay, every instant in which the customer comes in contact with an employee of the company, for example, a line making a reservation. Okay, so meaning to say in here, whatever you make, because the customer comes in contact with an employee, okay, reservation, whether it's online or whether it's go to like a ticket counter, you purchasing ticket, and then checking baggage, okay, everything you deal with the customer itself, right? I mean like um meaning to say directly, you are dealing with the employees, right? And then they will see and put some seal on your baggage, okay, boarding a flight, and then you can realize also the stewardess entertain you, and then ordering a beverage, the steward also call upon you and ask you what beverage you want, and then you can request a magazine. Somehow you cannot just not no need to request magazine. Everything is already put at the back seat, right? And then deplans meaning to say uh, your lines. I mean like flight is already departed, okay, and then you pick up the baggage and then done. Okay, so this is actually you realize you are dealing directly with these employees, any kind, even though like you ordering food in the restaurants, okay, also the same thing, okay, right. So moving to the exploit CRM technology, okay, customer relationship technology, segmenting market based on the demographic and behavior characteristic, okay. So they say in here, STP, I told you before, segmentation. So mostly segmentation based on gender, age, and then income, education, and many more, and of course your characteristic too. So tracking sales trend and advertising effectiveness by customer and market segment is true, because we can see the trending of the product. Somehow it realize that the customer really wants, okay, really like have high demand on this. So this is the task of the company in order to make sure that everybody will to have this. Okay, so basically when we're talking about this one, identifying and eliminated non-value adding products that would waste resources, as well those products that better meet customer need and provide increased value. Okay, so some what I'm trying to say right now to you all is whatever the product is not giving some like direct impact to the customer, so we have to revoke it. Revoke ni maksudnya kita terus slash lah, maksudnya kita rasa tak ada keperluan kepada customer, mungkin tidak memberi apa tu positive impact, jadi mungkin produk tersebut boleh ditarik balik, okay. And if let's say, and somehow in other part for the suppliers, dia akan memberi waste resources lah. Jadi apa yang kita kena buat adalah to increase the value from the customer side. We have to be creating or do some innovation whether the product have some added value, directly positive image to the customer. Positive impact, not positive image, positive impact to the customer. Let's say like you realize, I give simple example during this COVID-19, right? Maybe before this, people like very simple lah topic. Example like mask. People maybe for those who are maybe free hair or the guy, you can easily use ear loop, okay. But for those somehow like us using tudung hijab, it's very difficult, okay, to put. And it's good to put like your mask inside, but in terms of comparing to those maybe non-hijab, maybe they're more flexy. But for those, they create something like for head loop. So this is what the things that same product, but you can actually do some innovation. Kita buat pengubahsuaian sikit. And I realized, oh no, before this, yeah, we only have like three mask layer ply, three ply mask layer, and then four mask play, and then they say five layer, yeah, ply mask, and then now we have like K94 and then N95. So that one is more high premium quality. They can actually to filter those disease, right? So yeah, this is the thing that to meet the customer needs and want, okay. So I believe that because Dr. Sri Hisham keep on promoting on campaigning on double masking, kena ada dua. So inside they put like the layer on surgical mask, and then the outside you use the clothes mask. And they have the another supplier create by selling the inside, and when they're selling the clothes mask, and then you just put the inside like using this just surgical mask. So this is innovation. So identifying which customer should be the focus of the targeted marketing initiative with predicting high customer response rate. So I believe that by having like those things, the tools that we need, right? Not only that, even like paracetamol, also known as Panadol. Panadol is the brand, Paraceta, paracetamol is the name of the medical, sorry, not medical, the medication, the pills. Okay, so even though we know that people keep on campaigning, say after you get your vaccination, please consume paracetamol, 2 tablets, 500 gram, and if it's worse and you get the fever, maybe you can take the extra and extra and extra. You realize or not? So this is based on the marketing initiative, and it gives some positive impact business to the pharmaceutical company, who are maybe they produce Panadol, maybe they produce Upamol, maybe they are produce K and K pills. So they have many, you know. So what I'm trying to say in here, what is the marketing initiative being done? So it again focus to the what the customer needs. Now this is particularly that we need mask, sanitizer, shield, uh, paracetamol. What else? We need what we call that one, to something like they call it Benedict. To you have to make sure that you, when you brush your teeth, at the same time you have to um, close your mouth, yeah, to make sure that you not have some like coughing and support kan. Kita kena berkumur macam tu kan. Ada jenama yang selalu orang guna Listerine, but actually dia nama medical dia adalah uh, betinated. Kalau saya salah mungkin boleh betulkan. Okay, alright, so that is the most important thing that we have to know. Okay, and then the next one, forecasting customer retention and defection rates and providing feedback as to why customer leave a company. So when we forecasting, okay, forecasting maksudnya kita menjangkakan why the customer retain and why the customer defect. Okay, defection maksudnya meninggalkan, dia rasa produk tersebut mungkin tidak apa kita kata memberi kepuashatian pada customer. So that's why the customer is leaving the company now. When they feel dissatisfied and the customer do not entertain them, do not retain them, they feel un, un appreciated, tidak di welcome, tidak dihargai. Jadi mereka tinggalkan, leave that company. Maybe you can find out the another product with the same function and features. Okay, and studying which goods and services are purchased together, leading to the good way to bundle them. Okay, so that's why we have to study. Okay, whatever the product and services that really what to say, leading a good ways to bundle them. Maybe you can find out the product different company, but we can buy it together. Okay, and study and predicting which web characteristics are more attractive to the customers and how the website might be improved. So by we have the experience with the website, we can, for those who are online buyer regularly and loyalty customer, I believe that you can know whatever the point number two here, which website that really very flexible and very user friendly. Right? So I believe that this is how you can compare, okay, the which website that sometimes they don't have English languages, and sometimes they don't what we call not giving the price in ringgit Malaysia. So that is not user friendly. Okay, and then how to improve? Maybe you can give some comments in FAQ. Then maybe the customer in charge for the website will be, sorry, the party in charge for the website, maybe they know about this. So this complaint can be bring matter can bring forward to the party in charge. And then streamlining processes around the customer rather than traditional function, resulting in improved flow of information and cycle time. So, uh, streamlining processes meaning to say real time. Whatever the complaints you receive that time, take action that time. Not waiting for so long and then until the time the customer feel very dissatisfied, they feel it takes too long time and then they leave the company. That's also one the reason because how you respond to the complaints, okay, how you respond to certain of the action taken. Okay, so when too long time to respond, that makes the customer fed up. Okay, and then what they did, they leave the company, and of course with one finger they're typing, and then it's already tarnish your image, so they give a very negative report on that. All right, and then guiding principle in supplier relationship, recognizing the strategic importance of supplier in accomplishing business objective, particularly minimizing the total cost of an ownership. So we develop the win-win relationship through partnership rather than adversaries, and establishing trust through openness and honesty, thus leading to mutual advantage. So I believe this is a very, very important to three here point here, especially through openness. We have to be very what we call transparent, to make sure that the problem can be solved, and of course there must be a mutual advantage, win-win situation. And how we want to practices for dealing with the supplier. Number one, base purchasing decision, okay, on quality as well as cost. Okay, so meaning to say, um, of course, okay, we have to know that this is the basic one. Okay, uh, quality number one, and of course we based on the cost itself. Okay, number two, reduce the number of suppliers. Okay, why? Because too much suppliers sometimes we cannot make the very accurate decision. But dealing with the quality and cost is number that factors that we have to give some priority. Okay, and then the third one, establish long-term contracts, meaning to say long-term view, duration, not short-term, because when short-term you cannot get mutual trust from your contractors. Measure and certify the supplier performance. This one based on their, maybe they have like certification, ISO quality standard. Okay, they get give some, yeah, they have some certain awards. Okay, maybe in terms of some recommendation from other company who are dealing with them. Okay, testimony, this is very important. And develop cooperative relationship and strategic alliances, so meaning giving some like your venture, and then you do some collaboration program with them. So this is the best because it can create some mutual understanding, and it can actually also portraying to the public, especially the customer, that yeah, combination of both company is giving like a positive impact. Okay, and also it directly can attract them to have mutual trust to buy the product or services from you. Okay, and then the last one, we do have a relationship to organizational theory. So number point here, roles for the customer, of course, the resource. Okay, resource is very important, where you get the raw materials, the worker or co-workers. Okay, of course the customer feel that um, like resource, for example, let's say like Muslim, they are very particular about halal haram, right? They have Jakim certification or not, like worker or co-worker, the staff is friendly or not, very pleasant to the customer, well entertained or not. Buyer, whether the another buyer is giving some point of view the same like you, positive or no negative at all, or some complaints but the complaints being taken very fast action, and beneficiary or the user is in giving like a value added to the user itself, and the outcome for the product or value creating transformation activity, so meaning to say the end output of the product is really giving like value added to the customer or not. Okay, they have after sales warranty or not, have warranty or not, if yes, how many years. Okay, and resource independence perspective in terms of how you look into the gain the resources and how your perspective towards this. Okay, some issue of like I give very simple like meat frozen, right? Before these people trusted when you get frozen meat from India, after the case of they mixed up with this meat frozen halal and haram together, so it's make like a Muslim consumer become very doubtful, and then they used not to have this frozen meat from India, so they move and switching to the Switzerland. So this or New Zealand. Okay, so this is some resource perspective that can actually disturbing the customer trust on that. Okay, and then integrative bargaining. So this is how you able to bargain, especially the price, right? Because when you have a very long contract duration with some suppliers, okay, or company, actually you can have like mutual trust. The payment is very good. Payment trend is very consistent, okay, and then we're talking about how the payment be made, okay, and also the deadline when you delivery your shipments is very good. So the bargaining will smooth together, okay. Yeah, I think that this is quite interesting topic, okay, and I hope that it can be beneficial to all my beloved students, especially quality management, BUS 3231. So for now, just to remind back, our quiz one will be topic one. We're already in topic three here. So don't forget and please do your revision. And at the same time, I'll try to make your guideline for your assignment around the corner, actually in topic 6, inshallah. So, bye bye for now. Take care. Assalamualaikum. Bye.